Good morning, babes. I'm back. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today. I have a really busy day. I have 3 one-to-one clients today, calls, and I manifested my trainer, my personal trainer. If you guys are not in the Align by Design Facebook group, Liz and I are starting this TV show, which is Life in HD, and we talk about different topics within HD in our own lives and what we're doing, what we're using, and how we do it like our own way. And the last week is all about declarations and manifestation. And I've manifested 3 of the things that I talked about last week. So it's crazy. My personal trainer, a one-to-one client, painful. And I wanted to decorate for Christmas before Layla's birthday, and she wants to do it on her birthday today. So, woo! Life is good. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys specifically projectors. PPP opens this week. The doors open on Thursday. Thursday, the doors are opening. I have been shedding all of these layers that no longer serve me, that are just dead heavy weight, and I am more in my projector power than I ever have been. And I know I say this each time, but it gets better and better and better and stronger and more powerful. So this round is going to be the most potent it's ever been. I just went to the water. So projector by the water, like I am ready for this program. I am so ready. So projectors, if you're not in yet, you're going to want to get in there, because this is not a round to miss. This is not a round to miss. This is not the time where you're like, oh, wait till next round. Next round will be amazing too. But like, you need to be here right now because I have some potent stuff coming. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is how many messages I keep getting about projectors that are like, I can't believe how much I've invested in misaligned in misaligned investments. And not that the people themselves are misaligned, no. Not that it was they're terrible coaches or programs or anything like that, no. Just the misalignment in the inability for that leader, that coach, that program to really understand and be diverse in human design. So it is life-changing for a projector to come into another projector's world and be like, I am fully seen by you. There's people that are just watching my videos, that are reading my posts. Good morning, beautiful. That are reading my posts, that are like, all I've done, like I've just binged your stuff, podcast, whatever. I've binged it, and I've never been more connected to somebody in my entire life. I've never felt more seen or understood by anyone in my entire life. I'm not even working with you yet. Like what? So you guys, it is a world difference. Like it is literally night and day when you're a projector and step into a projector's world and learn from an expanded projector. Because I get it all, because it's not just things that I'm teaching that, I'm like, okay, this is what you need to do. It's like, I get it, like in a cellular way, like deep in my cells, my energetic DNA, my vibe, this is me. I am you, you are me. We are a reflection of each other. So what happens, good morning, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, super cozy today. What is happening, you guys, when you enter into a misaligned investment and don't know it right away? You're like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. What you're subconsciously doing and energetically pulled to is them doing it their way and wishing that you could do it their way, right? You see all the time projectors that enter into strategies of, you do this and you make money, right? Post like this and do this for 10 days and you're going to make 10K. Like I never talk about those kind of things because it's totally irrelevant to our power. We are not accessing a level of power when we are working out of these ways that work for somebody else, or these guarantees that's not going into alignment, right? And I teach everything on alignment. Everything is based off of alignment, off of your personal alignment. So the unsexy work, the stuff that we dive into, is literally meant to generate a level of power that you haven't experienced before, an availability to see yourself in a way that you've never seen yourself before, an understanding of how you operate and why. And when we get something, we get it. Right? So this is, we feel empowered, we feel confident. So I personally, hello gorgeous, I invested my desires, my sweetness, yes, and no doubt in fear. And look at you, you're taking off. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Yay. So good. So good, so good, so good. I know you guys, I'm like dragging this out. Projectors are all like, can we start tomorrow? I don't get it. Okay, so, I personally, for generally most of my life, have struggled with math. And it was just difficult for me, right? It was difficult for me. It was difficult because I was taught it in a certain way and I didn't get it. And I needed longer. I needed more practice. I needed more tangible ways to do it, right? I needed more of I just needed it to be different. And it was really like, oh my gosh, I suck at this. I suck at it. I'm always going to struggle with it. Oh, I'm going to do bad. It's just the energy that we hold when we resonate with something and we believe it. So when all of a sudden you are a projector in business and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do it their way, right? It's literally like you suck at math. Like if I was trying to build my business still like a manifesting generator, I would be going insane. Like many of you probably are. I would not have the confidence, I would not have my power, and I would be constantly like running uphill to get nowhere. I would be constantly taking math tests that I fail again, right? And I feel terrible about. So it's this language that we get to use. It's all of a sudden when math can be explained in a language in a way that you understand, you get it. Nothing has changed. The equation is still the same. The plug-in are still the same, but all of a sudden you get it. And when you hop in PPP, all of a sudden you are going to get you. And many people have asked me, is this about, are we going to talk about launching and marketing and all of these things? You are it. When you understand yourself, I'm not running a program to tell you how to market. I'm not running a program to tell you how to launch. All of that is integrated in your power. We touch on these things because projectors do it differently, but it's also different for every single one of you, right? So there's the bones to it, but you have to be in your power to understand how you show up and move in your power, to bring it all in. So I want you guys to understand that you're fully seen, and it is an experience like nothing else. Like when you can finally be like, oh my gosh, and plus around a whole bunch of other projectors, it's amazing. So you guys, doors open this week, Thursday. The doors are officially opening. Our very first live call is going to be on Monday the 30th. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing, potent, powerful, all of the things. So projectors, I also wanted to quickly, I don't have the time here, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but I wanted to talk about the invitation and how I experienced something from somebody that is a projector, probably a month ago, and it was just so, I was like, that was not invited in. That was not invited in, and I was like, ooh. All of a sudden it came back to the way of like projectors, holy, we need to understand the art of the invitation, otherwise we are so repelling. We are so repelling in your business, in your marketing, in your energy, and how you're showing up and how you're doing things. It is repelling. And if you are a projector, you understand the feeling when you're just like, I don't get why. You want to so badly just tell people, right? You so badly want to step out and be like, well, do this, well, do that, because you see it so clearly. But it is repelling. So part of our ability and our talents and our skills and our superpowers and our effortless skills also has to come with this weaved in ability to read energy, to understand how our strategy works, and to be utilizing it all the time. If we're not, we are going to naturally repel people. We are naturally going to turn people off. People will not enter into our world. Our magnetism will be at an all-time low. And that's just not what we're here for, right? Because all of a sudden then we have to work even harder. It's an energy leak. It's an energy drain. We want it to be effortless. We want it to be as easy as possible. Hello, coaches. Ready for our call soon. Hello, Candace. Hello. So we get it, right? Like that feeling of being repelling is the worst feeling in the world. And no one deserves to feel that on the other end. And you don't deserve to show up and be like, why am I so repelling? It's so effortless to make this change. It takes the unsexy work. It takes the clarity. It takes the ability to dive deep with guidance in how you're meant to do that. So I can't wait to do that, you guys, with you. I can't wait for PPP. It's going to change your world. It's going to change your business. Everything will blow up if you let it. Stand in your power. Step into your power. There's no need to fear any of it. Breathe that in. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.